Matt, was this better in your mind than your first spring game outing? And if so, what made it that?
Yeah, I mean, it definitely was better than the first one. I think, today I was really throwing the four seamer away to righties, especially, and it was kind of painting low and away against them. And then, we were using that sinker to go in on righties, and that was kind of that, especially later, that was kind of opening up. The slider down and away. Got a couple good strikeouts at the end in the fourth inning on a good curveball down and away, and a couple swing and misses on the slider. And that was something we've worked on this past week really a lot. Is kind of changing eye levels, changing not getting so repetitive, just pounding fastballs low and away, and then throwing the slider off that, but really trying to get that sinker two seamer in on the hands against righties. And unfortunately I left a bad curveball hanging in the first inning, and then they kind of chipped away at a run in the third. But overall I was happy about pounding the zone and not walking anybody, and a couple hits here and there is going to happen, but felt like I was able to limit the damage pretty well.
Next up is Nathan Ruiz.
Hey, Matt, Brandon mentioned before the game that you're a guy who comes into his office every morning and then you guys chat. What are those conversations generally like, and how have they benefited you?
Just a lot of different things, just getting to know each other. And, I think, obviously there's still so many guys here, and you don't get a whole lot of opportunity to meet and talk with people, and especially your manager. And, popping in there and just ask him how he's doing, and what's going on in his life or whatnot, or how the golf game's going. I think it's it's nice to get to know your manager when you have the chance, and it seems like a lot of the time it's when we first get here in the morning.
Next is Rich Dubroff.
Hey, I'm Matt. You played with Miguel Franco last year in Kansas City. What kind of a teammate is he? And if the Orioles signed him, do you think you could be a positive here?
Oh, absolutely. I think obviously playing against him when he was with the Phillies, and then playing with him last year, the guy's got some serious pop and can do some damage for sure. And having him at third, whoever it is, I don't know. Obviously, I'm not in charge of those decisions, but he definitely has an unbelievable arm and plays a good third base. He can swing it, and from the short season last year that I spent time with him, he's a great teammate. So, whatever obviously is decided, it'll be good to have some extra bats always.
Next is John Mioli.
Matt, you signed about a month ago. How close to regular form do you feel right now, given everything you've been trying to work on in the off season through camp?
Well, it's obviously been frustrating the last couple of years, just knowing that there's something missing. And mostly it was mechanical, and I wasn't able to get the power that I felt I had, and just kind of trying to figure that out, and not be able to really go out and the idea of pitching is to focus on the attack and to go after each pitch. And it's like I've said many times, it's hard to do that when you're thinking about 5 different things mechanically. And today I think was a huge step in the right direction, where I was actually able to, for the most part, just concentrate on attacking the zone and not getting caught up in mechanical things. So it's obviously giving up hits and runs is not ideal, but as far as mechanically through the outing, I couldn't be. I think there was maybe 1 or 2 hiccups and that I could feel, but other than that, everything was pretty solid.
Steve Molesky.
Matt, you touched on this a little bit in that last answer, but are you finding good chemistry with Chris Holt and the staff here? Has that been beneficial to you?
Absolutely. It's been, I think I told them it's instead of me, searching and trying to figure out what I'm doing wrong, and how to fix it. They've been able to pinpoint that and kind of show me, show me videos from when I threw before and explain, what I'm doing now and really how to fix it. That was kind of the hard part I've had the last, couple of years is having that answer of, hey, you need to, whether it's load your back hip a little bit more or create some scapular flexion here, look, you used to do this and you're not doing that anymore. They've been unbelievable with that. And, obviously the work's not done. We're not satisfied, and we're going to keep, pounding those mechanics and the work in so that, everything can fall into place. And like I said, just concentrate on getting people out and executing each pitch.